are super excited to have a chat with you today about moving from hustle cycle. And we all know what that is. And if you don't, we'll get you clued in. Moving to the winner circle, which is where we all need to be.
Because when you know better, you do better. So this is part one of our mini series. Thanks for watching. All right, fam. So real quick here is we're going to talk about the hustle cycle. So, and just so before anybody says anything, negative, hustle don't always have to be something bad, right? And everybody's hustle is different. So the definition here that we've kind of come up with is just striving towards a goal focused on seeking or acquiring funds to make a significant increase in quality of life or opportunities, and working on a come up, to rise to the top financially by any means, right? So that could be a 9 to 5 day job. It could be an overnight job. Some of us have 2 or 3 jobs, right? Some of us have side hustles to our hustles, right? So, but we all know that we need more legs of income. That's exactly like what it sums up to. So having all these different hustles equals I need more income, I need more income. But you need more legs of income for that income table to make sure that your life is stable. So this is something that you intuitively know, right? But you also know that you need to get out of that day-to-day cycle, right? That's more than just, surviving, and you want to start thriving. So the bottom line here is no matter what your hustle looks like, or whatever you want to call your hustle, and even if you don't want to call it hustle, right? Um, there's still a constant cycle, and you're constantly in operation. You're constantly doing things, trying to get ahead, and that can be exhausting, right? So, and then it's even more exhausting if you have like immediate family members depending on you, and receiving a paycheck or making a come up, then paying bills or living expenses. It's sometimes it seems like it can be what, too many more days in between each paycheck or in between each come up, which can cause stress, anxiety. So in essence, it's too much month left at the end of the money, right? So in this case, because of all these different, things that's combined, and it's not of any fault of your own, or anyone else, but someone in this cycle could actually be operating ego, self-deception, and delusion, where they're only focusing on what's good for self, right? And we all know that that does not make the kind of money that's required to get out of the hustle cycle and to increase overall quality of life.
All right, now we're going to talk about the winner circle. And just like the hustle cycle, right, everybody's win is different. So you don't want to spend your time comparing your win to someone else's, right? You're going to spend time focusing on you and your own measuring stick, which is amazing. So the actual definition of the winner circle is a place in life designated for successful individuals that have worked to increase overall quality of life and achieve levels of financial freedom through rational and strategic decision making. That just sounded powerful. That just sounded like I was completely in control of my life and setting myself up for success. So I'm committed to lifelong learning, right? So I'm someone that is eager to learn, I'm eager to grow. I'm continuing to feed myself, grabbing a book here or there, having some really thoughtful conversations with someone that I can grow from. I have some long-term plans. I have life goals. And when I have those things in place, then I can be present. I can live now. I can be available to my family, to my friends. I don't have nearly as much stress in my world. So if I don't have as much stress, I'm able to enjoy so much more. I mean, it really is. It's a beautiful vision, and and because I'm not stressed, and because I'm spending time with my family, and because I'm achieving the goals that I've set for myself, and I'm continuing again to feed, right, feed myself and learn and grow, then I'm not really as focused on me anymore because I'm taking care of me. I can take my energy and I can begin to pour into others. And that is what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to continue to learn and then give back. Learn and then give back to someone else and help someone else grow. Um, so I operate from, a reality. There's no delusion involved, which is really cool because I'm just focusing on what's real, what's happening. And, the last bullet here, which is really impactful and the greatest reminder, is that wealth and capital, they're the results of an individual's capacity to be creative and think. Money flows from ideas. So that's the winner circle. Everybody needs to get there.
All right, so my sister just described the winner's circle. And of course, there's more to it, and it's more we can expand on. But these are just our introductory definitions. But here's the deal: everyone in the winner's circle, if they've made it to the winner's circle, they understand game theory, right? And they know that every decision counts, right? So, because they know that, we're going to go ahead and share this information with you today, right now. Please know that there is a game that is constantly being played, right? Between rational players, players that think strategically, players that are forward thinking, players that are properly using their time. And here's the deal: they could be unknown to you or known to you. So everyone that knows these rules and knows about game theory, they're in the game, right? So of course, more rules can be learned and implemented. So it's not that things are just constantly changing. It's just that there are more rules that everybody's not aware of. But once you become aware of them, you implement them, and then you start to win even more. So an economist could tell you all about game theory because this is what our economy is based upon, among several other things as well. But game theory is just, it's a game, but the objective is to perpetuate this game, right? They want to play this game so it never ends. But you really don't want an economy to end. So that's why game theory is so important. And it's so important that everybody works to keep playing in this game, right? So it's kind of like, if you don't have a dog in the fight, how are you going to win? So if you don't know game theory, how could you possibly even have a foundation? Because this is just your base, right? To even start winning, right? So when it comes to game theory, at times people could be winning or they could be losing, but everybody keeps playing. And what they do is, and this is what the people who know how to play game theory, they keep playing it until the person that they're playing against no longer has the resources to play, right? Or they don't have the long-term vision to be able to continue to play, or their resources are drained. And resources could be money, time, effort, life, but the goal is when the willingness to play is over or when those resources are depleted, then that person moves up and could be winning a little bit more than the next person. So when my sister talks about everybody's win is different, it is, especially in game theory, because the good news about this is when you know better, you can do better. So check it out, game theory.
So ask yourself, at what level of monetary success do you feel most comfortable? Do you think that you could learn the rules and win? How about throwing in the cards you've been dealt and getting a new hand of cards that can be life changing?
All right, so just to bring it in, it's several things that we understand, and one of them is what's in it for me. Because that's got to be your question. You got to be asking that question. And not saying from a selfish perspective. It's more of you're helping people, you're doing all these different things, you're bringing value, which also brings you more money. But The goal is, what's in it for me? So it's got to get your attention. It's got to, for you to decide to make any type of change, it's got to be something monumental or paramount in it for you. So we're here letting you know, first of all, that one of the realest things that somebody can do for you is put you in a position to make money.
And the second piece of the puzzle is that we want to help as many people as possible move from the hustle cycle to the winner circle. We've said this before, and I'll say it again. We are two sisters that desire to help others uplift their quality of life, one person at a time. You may be asking yourself, what's in it for us? It's real simple. Knowing that we are infusing at least one new learning that will ease financial stress for someone means that one new door of peace and tranquility can be opened. We all know that we need more of this in our world today. Now, you may be sitting back and you may be thinking, well, this doesn't really pertain to me. This is really not the journey that I'm on. Maybe you have a great job. Maybe you're in a really great place financially. Just think about something though. There's still the potential that you're on a hustle. It may have a different face. It may look different. It could be a corporate hustle. The corporate hustle pushes you to grow within your company and increase your income. That growth is really awesome and really admirable as long as you are combining it with additional legs of income. I often ask myself the question, as someone who works in corporate America, have I reached the winner circle? And the answer that I come back with is that I still have a lot of growing to do. And guess what? I'm committed to my growth. I'm committed to me, my personal team. My question for you is, where are you on this spectrum? What does your commitment lie? Are you on your own team? How are you investing in you? These are really important questions that will help you on your journey to the winner circle. Let's get busy. We've got some work to do. We'll see you for part 2.